So after we put the LA Clippers in a 2-0 deficit, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the series pretty much went how you'd expect it to. Not many surprises. And if I fast forward all the way to Game 5 here, it looks like we're gonna win until Chris Paul hits a 3-pointer right in Klay Thompson's eye. And now I'm thinking, oh hell no. The last thing I want to do is actually have this thing go all the way to a Game 6, so I'm gonna run the Moutier-Thompson pick and roll, and then what the hell is this? Chris Paul just stripped my pocket. Now we got my man Dorian Finney-Smith, which is by far the greatest name in the history of the NBA. I look forward to when this guy is actually in the league. And, well, he only made one free throw, so that's going to hurt the Clips just a little bit. And now I just need Gallinari to get open, but this is apparently a hell of a challenge. Oof, that's a dangerous pass right there. I've had the CPU steal that one before on me. But given that Gallinari's like a 90-frickin-7 or whatever when it comes to free throws, that's good. Doc Rivers, what kind of play you gonna draw up out of the timeout, man? Your season's on the line, and what is this play right here? Oh, God. I had him beat, and then I had to punch Chris Paul in the face. Well, that's great. Safe to say that he's gonna make all of his free throws. Yes, he does. So, Gallo, I need you to get open one more time. And luckily, they just part the Red Sea, and oh, okay. I'll just run around and take some time off the clock real quick. Ooh, with 0.8 seconds. There's not really much the Clips can do at this point. When I hit that one, they don't have any timeouts unless Doc Rivers has a full court play with under a second left. Safe to say he doesn't. Alright. We're going on to the conference finals. Shout out to the Gallinari sign that they have there. Do people make signs for the third best player? Probably the fourth best player behind Thon Maker. Whatever. And off into the conference finals, we saw the LA Lakers, a team that we had faced in the regular season, a team that I felt would give us some problems. And the first two games in Denver, I mean, they just stacked the deck against Moutier. But with how good of a playmaker he is, we just dominated the first two games in Denver. However, when we went back to LA, definitely a respectable product of those Lakers, as they managed to tie the thing back up. 2-2 apiece going back to the Mile High City. It became pretty apparent that whoever was at home probably had the advantage in this thing. But whenever we punched, the Lakers just punched right back. But they just couldn't handle the juice of Emmanuel Moutier, as he gave us a 3-2 lead. And then back in LA, the last thing that he was going to do is allow us to lose this series. And he was as focused and as mean as you can possibly be in a potential elimination game. And so, as the clock dwindled down and we made it all the way to the NBA Finals, who the hell is that dude on the left staring at Jason Tatum and Klay Thompson all weird? That was friggin' freaky, dude. And you want to know who we went up against in the NBA Finals? The Philadelphia 76ers. Hold on, what? Let me look at this roster. Does this roster make any sense? Well, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan both managed to find their way in a Sixers jersey. That's pretty odd. Jahlil Okafor's still here, so shout out to him. And then, because the guy just loves to follow me around everywhere, they also drafted Ben Simmons, so I guess the Sixers tank job worked, as they're in the NBA Finals. I don't know what happened to Noel or Embiid. But anyway, to get the Sixers praise out of the way, we're too damn good, man. Plus, I want to get this series over with. So, we managed to take a 3-1 lead on them. I mean, we can be honest, the Sixers, as good as DeRozan and Lowry are, the rest of the roster still might be a little bit away, or maybe I should just shut up because Ben Simmons just threw it down on us. It's a 5-point game in Game 5, y'all. Are the Sixers going to ruin my plans and I have to make another video? Of course not. It says finale in the title, for Christ's sake. Thon Maker to the free throw line. I managed to get an excellent release with him. 2K's free throws are actually pretty damn weird when you think about it. The amount of excellent releases I can get with guys who are like a 60 overall, even though I'm on Superstar Hall of Fame half the time. DeRozan off to Jahlil. Ooh, boy. It feels good to get a nice Thon Maker block into the video, because if we never drafted him, safe to say we probably wouldn't be in this position. Remember when we almost traded him for Nerlens Noel? Well then. And here's a dagger for y'all. 10-point lead, 41 seconds left, and at least the Sixers realized they needed to shoot the ball, unlike the Clippers. But now Moutier takes it up court, and we're like 80 episodes into this damn thing. safe to say we've come to a conclusion. Denver Nuggets are NBA champions, and Klay Thompson given the most emotion that I've ever seen him give. And as we celebrate, it's pretty damn cool. Fans are going crazy. I'm sure they're going to pass out because there's no altitude up in Denver. And are we sure that Emmanuel Mudiay weighs less than Klay Thompson? Mudiay's a pretty muscular dude. I don't know if it's right for Thompson to be carrying him like that. And now as we see the head coach, Adam Silver, and Bill Russell clap really freaking weirdly because of 2K's animations, I want to tell y'all, thank you for watching this series. It went on for a while. I enjoyed it for pretty much the entire way. And I think my favorite part about this was probably the fact that from the moment it started, Mudiay was the guy. And we knew that he was going to be the star player that we were going to develop, and he was going to be the one we built around, and we hoped that he was going to be the one who could lead us to a title, and he did. So, next series will be beginning whenever the hell I feel like making the first episode. And yeah, thank you all. And by the way, because it's done now, let me just say shout out to Nikola Jokic.